guys, what's up? This is Joe with ATA, All Things Asia. I am here today with Franco, and we have our first guest on the show. This is Kingsley.
Woo! Yeah. Hey, Kingsley in the house.
Very nice to have you on.
Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, Kingsley is here. He's from Cameroon, and the reason we have made him our first guest on the show is because he is the reigning Daqing king.
Yep. Yeah, you can call me that.
He's been here longer than any other foreigner in this city. More than 20 years?
Yeah, I've been here for not more than 20, but 18 years.
18. Well, it might as well be more than 20.
Yeah.
18, more than 20.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
So tell us about your experiences. Tell us about yourself. Start there.
Yeah, I'm Kingsley, and as you said, I'm from Cameroon, and I came out here in 2002. Damn,
That's before Facebook.
Yeah, that was
That's pretty much before any social media, right?
Sure.
Except for like maybe the .aol emails and
Yeah. I remember when I came here at that time, we still had that internet where you had to dial a few numbers and wait for like a signal to connect.
Wow.
How did it go?
That was way back at that time. Yeah. Yes. Sounds exactly like that.
See, I won't know about that because I was not even high school then.
Oh, man. And so when I came out here at that time, like most people, I was like, I'll come here for like a year or two, and then I'll move on and see what else is out there in the world. And came originally in Beijing. I was in Beijing for like half a year, and I couldn't save money in Beijing.
I guess not, probably not.
There was a lot of fun things happening in Beijing. I was like, man, if I don't want to make anything out of my time here in China, I gotta leave Beijing. So I started looking up places outside of Beijing that I could go, and I found.
You said look up, but you're pointing at your hand like it's your phone.
Not
How
my
did you
phone.
do it back then?
But there was an internet. Yeah,
seriously.
Good question, because back then there were no. Like cell phones were new, man. Like if you had a cell phone, everybody knew you. They're like, that guy has a phone, man. He has a phone, yeah. So there was an internet bar just downstairs my apartment in Beijing. And I looked up, and I remember at that time, two cities came up.
Could you Google back then?
What was it?
Google was
yeah, that was Google.
Because you can't use Google. For those of you that don't know, those of you watching outside of China, you can't. Google's not easily accessible here.
Oh yeah,
and you can't access Facebook either, which I know a lot of people who know me from back home on Facebook. You guys know Facebook's not really accessible here.
Yeah.
But I think at one time Facebook was, and
Google was good at that time.
So did you Google then?
We didn't even at that time. We didn't know what VPNs were, so we didn't need VPN. So
right.
So I looked it up on Google, and I found I narrowed down the whole job search down to two places, which was one was Zhejiang, and another one was Daqing. So I asked one of the teachers in the school I worked at in Beijing. I'm like, there are two places that I'm considering. One is Zhejiang, the other one is Daqing. I'm like, which place do you think I should go? She was like, don't go to Daqing.
What?
I'm like,
don't go to Daqing.
I'm like, why? She's like, just take the job in Zhejiang, go out there, it's gonna be nice and warm. I'm like, why not Daqing? She's like, have you ever heard of Moscow? Have you ever heard of like cold, how cold it is out there? It's like, Daqing is colder than that.
Yeah.
I'm like, do people live out there? She's like, yeah, people do live out there. I'm like, hey, I'm from Cameroon, it's hot all the time, right? I'm like, that sounds interesting, you know? It just made it that much more interesting for me, and I'm like, I'll try that. So, are you sure? I'm like, I'll try that. And then I came out here, and I remember I took a train from Beijing coming up here. I'm like, it's not that bad. That was February. And then
you came here in February?
Yeah.
And thought it wasn't bad?
No, as I was on the train coming, right?
Was it a fast train?
I had a few beers on the train, and I fell asleep, right? And then I wake up middle of the night. I'm like, what's going on?
Oh my god! Was it a fast train or
no, man.
sleeping train in the bed? one
back
with the
at
beds.
that time, there were no fast trains, man. It was
Yeah.
like 17 hours to come out here.
no.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my
It used to
God.
take that long. Yeah.
Was it a sleeper train, or were you sitting in the
I
seats?
got a sleeper train.
Okay.
Thankfully, I got one of those. But and then when I woke up around early morning, I was like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. and I was like, oh, this is not good. I wasn't dressed for it, right?
Yeah.
And when I got out here, man, I'm like, wow, this is cold. But I saw snow. For me, that was like nice, because it snowed. It was snowing in Beijing at that time, but
Yeah.
in Beijing, you don't get much snow. And when I got out here, it was like the roads were still covered in snow. I'm like, man, I'm cold, but this is cool.
So,
Yeah.
tell us about the prices. How much did the prices change since then until now?
See, back at that time, yeah, there's
How
been
much?
a big change. Man, like, I used to be good on 500 kwai a month.
Wow.
Like 500 yuan, I had a good life out here, man. I was living well, man.
500 yuan is roughly, for those back at home,
Yeah.
a little bit more than $70 US. And
Yeah.
you were getting that a month?
No, that was just the money I would spend on food and stuff.
For a month?
For a month, and
Yeah.
I was good. Like, go down to the shop, get the stuff I needed, and we would go out to dinners and like the restaurants down there, man. Like, a lot of like dishes were like 7 yuan for like noodle dishes and
Oh,
stuff
wow.
like that. Yeah. So, man, at that time, the only thing we spent money on at that time was DVDs.
DVDs.
We would go down to SAR too, yeah, and get DVDs.
So,
Yeah.
taxi. How much did a taxi cost
Yeah.
you if you traveled?
Man.
Like, let's say because I know the rate goes up after 3 kilometers, right?
Yeah, it does now.
Yeah, it does
like
now.
like, man, let me tell you about how long ago that was. When I came here, man, they were like these red taxis, right? They were like really old cars. They were so old. Every taxi you got in, you could hear hear the
Breaking
car.
down.
The car was dancing with you, man. But what was popular at that time was not even taxis. We had trikes.
Wow.
Oh, like
Yes.
a little tuk-tuk.
Yes,
that's
those
pretty
little,
cool.
yeah.
Even in the winter?
Yeah, man, we had
Wow.
them, and they were red, right? And they were all over the place, man. And it was like 2 UN to go places. You just be like 2 UN, I'm going over there, no problem.
No matter
get
how
on.
far.
Yeah, you just go up the road, but just mostly.
Oh, the area you
meant,
live
yeah,
in.
like Xinchuan at that time, man. I'm telling you, like even where we have Liming Lake and stuff, those parts were not even included in.
That's almost
Seems
like, that's part of like the middle of the city.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just the
So-
downtown area
Yeah.
was developed at that time. So any place in there too, you went on one of those things.
Wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
It was really cool.
That's pretty cool.
That's how we made it on the 500 yuan a month, man. And 500 was like living well,
Yeah.
You'd be going, taking those things to different places and getting your food and beers and whatever, going out with the boys.
And you didn't
and
have
chilling
food,
out.
there was no food delivery back then either.
No way, man.
No mates one.
No mates
Yeah,
one.
no
Little
mates on nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, now here we sit in the comfort of our homes
Yeah.
and push a little couple buttons on our
And
phone
have things
and
sent to you.
the food comes up. The food comes up.
It's more convenient to order food than to make your own food.
Yeah.
You can even order from the supermarket. You don't even need to go
Yeah.
shopping.
Well, not for nothing, guys, but most of the world's like that now. 18 years ago, you couldn't really do that in America either. 18 years ago, you could get pizza delivered and you could get some American Chinese food
Yeah.
delivered, and that was about it.
I know in South Africa there's no place that really delivers supermarket stuff. There's no. I think they started with food companies like pizza deliveries. That was the first delivery thing, I think. But then now they started a company. I can't really remember the name. Definitely.
So, what else do you do here? Tell us about your life here now.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's when you got
now.
here before. Tell us about
Yeah.
your life here now.
So, 18 years later, yeah. Well, what I'm busy with right now, like, about 6 years ago, we started the school, Kingsley Skates Academy, and that's what I'm busy with. And we have mostly
Who's we?
elementary. Oh, my wife and I.
And?
A bunch of awesome people who are with us. Rainier and myself, we are the foreign teachers doing that part of stuff, and we have a few Chinese teachers who are very dedicated and going on this journey with us. It's been amazing, you know. Corona came and put us away for a bit, but we are back in action and we picked it up right up. You know, we're not slacking and you know, we keep that positive mindset and we are in the game. Yeah.
Now, Franco, I don't know if you know about this. You may or you may not, but I got here 4 years ago. 4 years, like 4 years and maybe a week, and 4 years and 2 weeks ago. I'm like just past my 4-year mark here. And when I came here, I heard about. There's a legend. There's a legend I heard of. I heard about a legend. A legend. There's this a legend that goes around about this awesome bar that was in Daqing. It was called Kingsley's Bar.
Yeah.
That was your bar, right?
Yeah. That was my bar.
Tell us about the bar.
Oh man, those were beautiful, very beautiful experiences, man. Like that is one of the coolest thing we've done in this place. Like my wife and I, we started the bar. Man, let me see, maybe 2008.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was very, you know, early 30s, you know. And we had a lot of fun, you know, like back at that time, a lot of the foreigners here didn't really have places to go because they're the local bars that, you know, you could check out. But I think our place was like the one place that, you know, you'd feel at home when you came in because we knew what we was, you know, like it was just, different from a lot of places. And so the bar was a good, I can say one of the really cool things is quite a few people got married here that the first place where they actually met each other was at our bar.
Awesome. That's
so
awesome.
That's pretty cool.
That made us feel really cool about the place. And a lot of people made really long-lasting friends during that time. And there's a lot of reunions that go on, mostly in the States. Like the guys, because at that time, a lot of there's a company from the States, CIE, they sent a lot of the teachers here. I think they would send about 30 teachers from the States here at that time. And it was basically work and then weekend chill at Kingsley's.
Yeah. And I've heard that at one time there were a lot of foreigners in Daqing.
Oh, yeah.
Like a few hundred foreigners.
Yeah.
That was more than 4 years ago, right? That was
Really? More than
more than 300 or 400. Yeah, I've heard.
400.
Like
I could be mistaken.
visiting
We
or
got to
working?
ask
Let
the
me
king.
see.
Ask the king.
Actually, there are a lot of foreigners in Daqing, but when we say a lot of foreigners, usually those numbers they include those of us who are here as teachers, and it includes a lot of, let's say, Koreans and
Oh yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Japanese.
All right.
And,
Filipinos.
And we've also
Yeah.
got the guys that work at the
and some of the guys
car
work
factory?
at the car factory.
They're usually French, right?
And
No, Swedish.
Swedish,
Swedish.
yeah, Europeans, Swedish, Belgians, and back at that time also there were a few guys that were with like construction companies. Like there was a few guys that were working on the theme park that never really happened. But
There was going to be a theme park here.
yeah, there
This
was
is the one between Ranghulu and Sinsur?
no, there was gonna be a Dream City.
Oh, okay.
It's across from our house.
I don't know what that is, but that sounds like an
It
exciting
started
place.
great, you know. It was like they were hyping it. We was feeling all excited. It was like there's gonna be all these cool rides. They showed us a plan, man. We was like, "Ooh, this is happening!" And at some point, it was like, "Sorry, it's not gonna happen."
So they actually said it's not going to happen.
Yeah, they just said the issue of cash. The project fell apart basically.
So I
Yeah.
think it's time to open a Kingsley playground.
Oh man, we can do that, man. Somewhere down the road, you know, we all come together, do a big party or
Yeah.
something that you know
That'd
can
be
turn the
cool.
city around. Yeah, because at that time, I think the big idea was since the oil is going down. It's good that the city should start looking into things that can attract people,
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
outsiders to come to the city.
Definitely.
And that Dream City project was going to be one of the major attractions, man. The plan was like I remember Ryan and Stefan, they became really good friends. They were the ones designing the theme park. They came here with a bunch of people. They were like, these are the same people that put together the Disney theme parks. They are the ones behind this project. We were like, man, this is major, you know?
Yeah.
But somewhere down the line, man. And they actually, if you go out there, there's some of the buildings they were set up
built.
already. Like the indoor, like go-kart places, they were completely done. And
Why did they
the
stop?
whole thing has fallen apart now. But at one point, it was done, finished and done. And I think a few of those kind of projects have happened here where they have a plan and it's coming along really well. And at some point, it just, I don't know, maybe the investors just don't see
quit,
how it's
yeah.
going to happen. And
Could be. Did we? I don't know if we talked about this last week or not. Did we mention that this was an oil city?
I think yeah, we did.
We did.
It's an
Okay.
oil city, yeah.
But they've been pumping oil out of this city for how long now?
Daqing's been pumping.
60
Since the
years. The
beginning.
Iron Man.
Yeah.
The Iron
Yeah,
Man
way
legend.
more
We'll
than
talk about
50
the
years.
Iron Man legend another time. But that happened like 50 years ago, right?
Yep.
50 years. So they've been pumping oil out
Yeah.
of here for 50 years, and
So the oil's
Yeah.
running out.
it
basically.
will eventually. It
Yeah.
will eventually, which is why
Yeah.
I guess they were looking to build Dream City and have some other attractions coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think for the first few years I was here, you could see the city was going crazy. It was like they were saying basically at that time, they had to redo the map of this city every 3 months.
Really?
And you could see it everywhere you went. You could see like you'd be driving somewhere, it's all empty, and then you come by like a month or two later, you're like, what the hell?
Yeah, yeah.
New
buildings.
Yeah, whole new neighborhoods just popping up everywhere. And
cool.
I think one of the really cool things about this city was, man, just watching this place grow, man. It was something really special.
Right.
And that happened for quite a few years. And but you can see that obviously the past few years, it looks like Daqing they still have a few things coming up, but I think we've seen the best of it already. Yeah.
Well, I hope that's not
Yeah.
true because you have kids here.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, I met my wife at our school and back in the day, and I was like, I was looking at, leaving China, and it was like, no, it's not gonna happen.
It's coming.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, I met my wife. I'm like, okay, I see a future here. And then we got married in 2008, and we have 2 boys. Travis is 11 years old, and Brendan is 7. And I think around that time that I met my wife, that's just when I was going like, okay, I think I've been here long enough.
Yeah.
And when I met her, I was like, oh, okay, this is the beginning of a new
is
chapter,
something- yeah.
So
It's a new door opening for you.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
fate has different things in store for us.
It
I
is
think.
really amazing how
Definitely,
things
yeah.
all work. Yeah. So we got married, and at that time I was still just living in an apartment that the school got for us, and we actually started our business around that time, and then I ended up getting an apartment here, and actually those things, man, it felt good because it actually feels good. You get to a point in life where you feel like, I need to do something different. I
Yeah.
just have to do something different. That was really something different.
It was definitely, yeah.
Yeah. So
Work related. It's
Yeah.
personal.
yeah. So it's really cool because we are both teachers, and we work together. It doesn't go well for a lot of people, but for somehow it goes very well with us. So yeah, and we have our 2 boys. We homeschool them, and Travis actually went to public school here, and I wasn't sure if he was gonna like it. He loved it. We let him go for a few
good.
years, and but at some point we just realized that having him learning English would be a lot more productive for him. So we got him on a homeschool program. He's doing well. Brendan is he's a smart little fella. And so it's good, man. Married here, I love my wife's family, man. They very nice, very cool people. And they, for the first few years that we were married, man, every New Year's was at my place.
Wow.
So it was
Chinese
like
New Year's?
every
or
Chinese New Year's.
okay.
Oh my God.
I just know that I'm getting drunk for like a week.
Now-
This like, yeah,
Now, I went to, you said you were married in 2008?
yeah,
I went to Chinese wedding
yeah.
a week ago? A week ago, yeah. A week ago. I think it was a week ago.
Was it a week ago?
A week and a half ago.
Really?
A week and a half ago, yeah. Not this Sunday, but the Sunday before that.
You were the best man.
And I was the best man. Now, I had to help my friend break down the door to steal his wife. Did you have to do the same thing?
No, we did something completely different. We did more like we put it together, but we didn't do that part.
Okay.
We just did more like our style of wedding, where we just came to a ceremony and.
Well, that's,
okay.
that's cool. That's cool. Well, I mean, you're not Chinese.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
And,
So
gonna be different. You have
Another
to
big
mix it.
part of it is my wife's actually from Harbin. Her family's from Harbin, so we did everything here. So we didn't put too much effort into doing the traditional Chinese style. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You can't really do that because you're.
Yeah.
It's not the same tradition. Like I mean, we have different ceremonies and they have different ceremonies. So
Yeah.
you kind of have to mix that in.
You mix it in, yeah. I've been to quite a few. It's fun, it's fun.
It is,
yeah,
I usually go for the food, but
yeah. Ooh, yeah. It's beautiful getting married, but
yeah, it is.
ooh, it gets long, man. A lot of times you just like, ooh, man, can't wait to like have my wife at home and just be chilling, be like, okay, we're married now. Like
Now we can go on.
yeah. So it was nice. We had a nice just ceremony and it was beautiful. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
off the Daqing topic, so is there a city in China that you really love except for Daqing?
Oh yeah, man. I've been to quite a few places, and like you could see when you travel in China, what you start to realize is after you've seen Beijing, a lot of other places just start feeling the same. There's always a temple. There's always like those typical attractions. But one place that really got me was Lijiang. Lijiang, to me, when I got to Lijiang, it felt like the China that I had imagined before coming to China. Because like back at home, all we see about China on TV, you see the little towns with little cool houses and people going up and down little streets and stuff like that, right? And when I got here, I was like, man, Beijing was like big city again. I'm like, uh-oh. And then I'm like, maybe I'll see it when I leave Beijing. And I got here to Daqing and it's the same kind of thing. I'm like, so where is this China that we see on TV back home?
Yep, the one everybody thinks of.
Yeah. When I finally got to Lijiang, man, little town, old town in Lijiang, I was out there for like a week, man.
Wow.
It's little streets, cars don't go down that little place. And you can like rent a house, stay in, and they have these streets where you can go shopping. And coolest thing in Lijiang is in the evenings, like the one street, they have bars on both sides of the streets.
Wow.
And what they do is the windows are open. People sitting on the other side, they start a song. You sing a song. They those Chinese pop songs and stuff. And then when they sing like a verse or something, and then they go yeah so, yeah so. And then people from the other bar, they gotta sing a song. That's like a challenge to them.
Okay.
They pick it up. It's like a battle. Yeah,
That's pretty awesome.
And then the other people,
pretty
like
cool.
a group, they sing. And then they throw it back. And basically, if you cannot throw something back, then the other guys won.
Wow.
And then they drink.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was
Nice.
cool. So we went up that street. We were like, let's do this, man. Me, Jeff, Fabian, and Andrea, Zoltan, a few friends, 7 of us.
Wow.
And we went out there. We was like, man, what do we have, man? I knew like one Chinese song. Well, you know what? We just throw in a bunch of English songs and it will be good.
There you go.
We picked a battle with some people, man. We was throwing songs out there, and then they beat us really bad because
They know a lot.
they know a lot of songs.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I mean, when was this?
It was fun. That was, man,
2000.
oh man, at least 13, 14 years ago.
Do you think it's still the same there?
Should be. That is like the thing in Lijiang, man. Yeah, those streets are.
Where is it? South?
Lijiang is down
West?
in the south.
Which
Yeah,
southeast?
Kunming. Think about Hunan. Is it Hunan?
Yeah, Hunan.
Yeah. So think about Kunming. Think about Dali. So down south. Yeah. It's those places, man. It's always spring.
Yeah.
Like their winters are just nice and warm. Yeah. So that is the one place for me. But the most breathtaking place for me has been Xi'an, the terracotta.
Yeah. Yep.
To step into that space and see that those warriors, man, that's crazy.
Have you been yet, Franco?
No, but
You
I've heard
got
about
I
it.
was there last year. Yeah, it's
Oh.
awesome.
How
It
is
is.
Yeah,
The experience must
crazy.
be awesome.
it is. It is.
Wow.
Because you read all the stuff, right, and then just step into that space and see that, oh my God.
And it's still a work in progress. They're not done.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
not done.
And
When
I mean-
if you go during the day on a weekday or whatever, you
Yeah.
know, there's people
Yeah.
in there working
Still
that are
working
still
and
working
trying
and
to uncover stuff.
uncovering more.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, that's the only place I would like to see. Like, people usually say, oh, go to the Great Wall of China, but to me, it's just a wall.
Now the wall's pretty
Something-
cool too. If you haven't done it, you got to do it.
You gotta
Something,
do it.
something
Yeah.
like that,
Yeah.
though, is different.
Yeah.
You know, that's history.
You know, one thing
That's
I want to
history.
see in Xi'an that I didn't see when I was there. I had a 24-hour layover there.
Yeah.
I want to go see the fossil pits, the dinosaur fossil pits.
Okay.
That's where it's somewhere near
See,
Xi'an.
there I go. Yeah.
Is like one of the largest dinosaur fossil deposits in the entire world.
So it's like a museum now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't been there. I'll tell you when I go.
There's a lot of
That'll
cool
come to you
stuff
guys on a
to
future
see.
episode.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Xi'an was cool. Yeah. So I've been to a lot of places, man. Like, but just know, like, there is a lot to see in this place, man. Oh my God. Like, there is a lot to see in
is
China.
definitely,
Yeah.
Favorite food?
Oh,
Chinese
man.
food. Chinese food.
Favorite food, man, too, man. Like, the first year I was in China, man, I had nothing but Daqing.
What is that?
Daqing is basically
It's good.
eggplant, green peppers, and
Potatoes?
Potatoes.
Oh, wow, that sounds good. Potatoes.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
You haven't
I-
had it? I can't
No
believe
way.
that you haven't had it. I'm sure
Maybe
you
I've had it, but
You
I
just
don't know the name. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very traditional food in this part of China.
Then maybe I've had it, yeah.
I ate that for a year, man.
Wow.
I had it for a year. And then after that was chow mein. So it's
mein.
fried noodles.
Oh, yeah.
And I had that for another year until I was like, oh, okay, I'm good. I'm good with these now. I gotta see what else is out there to
Yeah.
eat, you know. And for a long time, gubaro
Oh, yeah.
was
That's pretty
yeah,
good.
gubaro.
Guobaro
was
is
the
really
one.
good, guys.
Yeah,
That's the closest
guobaro.
thing we have to like sweet and sour pork here.
Well,
Yeah.
Sweet and sour pork from back home is
Some places it tastes like salt and vinegar. I don't know
that's
if you
not
take...
Guobaro.
Gubaro,
Yeah, we did.
I've been to a barbecue where it tastes like salt and vinegar. I don't know why, but
That's
it does.
salty pork. I don't think that's called Guobaro. Is that called Guobaro, Kingsley?
No, I think the sweet and sour one is gobaro.
Yeah.
Probably you
Yours,
probably
I think,
had
is just
something.
like a salt.
Yeah, maybe.
Salt,
yeah.
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 Because they have a lot of similar stuff, really.
All right, well, I hope you're hungry now because
But
Rainier's telling us we got to cut it. It's time to do the food challenge. And it's not a challenge today. It's going to be more of a taste testing thing for some
Yeah.
stuff that I had never seen before, and I don't think
Yeah.
these guys have ever seen before, and I don't think that anybody at home seen before either.
it's usually
so-
scary, so let's-
This one won't be too scary. It should be fun, though. It should be interesting.
as long as it's not dog, it's fine with me.
Yeah.
What about you? How do you feel about
Man,
dogs?
oh man, I hope I haven't had dog meat, man. Because
Yeah.
there's been a lot of times that you be sitting out there eating and you have no clue
Yep.
what you're eating. So
They're telling you it's beef or it's pork or this, but
yeah,
sometimes, you know.
you never know.
Dog
You
is
know,
on
you
the
do-
menu in some places.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's absolutely on. I've had donkey. You guys
Oh
like
yeah,
donkey?
yeah.
The donkey jiaozi.
Yeah,
The
oh.
donkey dumplings.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not talking about donkey shit. I'm talking about like, noodle dumplings with meat inside.
Shit.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
All right, so let's cut
Let's do it.
down to
Yeah.
the challenge.
All right.
You have to use
on.
your hands like this. All right, guys, we're back here with the challenge, and today we have some stuff Joe brought us. So this is Coca-Cola, but it says signature mixers. This. We have different flavors over here, and then we have chips, Lay's. I don't know what flavor that is.
Lay's is a brand here.
Raise it up.
Yeah.
Lay's is a brand here in China too. Lay's is everywhere.
Yeah.
Then we have this
yeah.
bad boy.
Ooh.
We don't even know what that is, but Looks like coconut.
And
It's coconut, and I see a coconut here. There's regular potato and purple.
Yeah,
It's a
purple potato,
right?
yeah.
It looks like they're purple potato lays, kind of.
Yeah.
purple potato,
it's weird.
coconut,
Yeah.
Layers.
And we have a special one for Kingsley today.
Oh man.
The one we tried the last time, if you guys can remember. The durian one.
Oh,
Alright, so Kingsley,
We'll get
man.
you started on that now.
break the ice, my man.
Ah, man. Durian, man.
Durian's rough.
Oh, my
Feels so
God.
good not to eat
You
that.
can do it.
Man. Ah, I can already feel it, man. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good.
Here we go.
It was my exact expression as well, man. I can't do it.
No, we didn't keep them. We
Yeah, you can get it out, yeah.
Anytime you're ready.
Just if you don't like it, get it out.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I love food,
I'm gonna
but
give you a tissue. There's a tissue for you, man.
Alright, now these
Really,
chips.
man? Wow.
These chips, I don't remember where I found them at, but these are Sichuan flavor limited. Chicken flavor with raton pepper is what all that translates to.
Sichuan flavored.
These
It's spicy.
Cokes. Yeah, it's got. You can see it's got the green peppercorns and everything
Yeah.
on there. The hot pot, which is like a specialty of the Sichuan Chongqing province.
Yeah, I think for people who don't know about this, Sichuan is very famous for their spicy food.
yeah.
It's a special kind of spice too.
Yeah, special. I think McDonald's has their
Yeah, the
sauce.
Rick and Morty Sichuan
Yeah, there's a
chicken
Sichuan-
wing sauce.
Really?
No, they almost like never have it.
Okay.
It's rare. And a couple years ago, I remember people were like getting the sauce and selling it on
Oh,
eBay
yeah.
or something like that for like a lot of money, hundreds of dollars
Yeah.
for just one little chicken nugget sauce.
Oh, okay.
These Cokes, this says Coca-Cola on here, but it says signature mixers. Now, when I asked the lady at the foreign import store that sold these, she said there was no alcohol. But this
Says
one
that.
says 4% of something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this one's just 4%.
This one's 4% something.
Yes.
So they're 4%
It has-
something.
yeah.
I think it's alcohol.
Well, it says mixer, so
And it says mixers.
Okay.
So, yeah.
we'll get to
It
it.
gotta be out.
This one is herbal notes. This one is spicy notes. That one is
That one is a smoky.
smoky.
What do you guys want to
Wow.
start with? Let's start with one of these. What do you want to start with?
I think let's start with the food challenge first, and then we drink. We wash it down. This is.
Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna go purple or Sichuan?
Oh,
Go
man.
purple first.
Okay, let's start.
Yeah, I
let's
think this is gonna hurt our
Let's
taste
start
buds a
with-
little bit.
Yeah.
Alright, so
All right,
purple potato,
let's do it.
purple potato coconut stuff.
Man.
Oh, check this out.
You just like purple potatoes,
Look at
but
this.
with coconut, it's gonna be something else.
Wow. Actually, doesn't look like it.
Right?
Ooh.
I don't know what the purpose is of having the tube if there's a plastic thing, but okay.
Yeah.
There's two.
No. Maybe one for you.
Thanks.
One for you.
All
Smell
right,
that.
thanks.
We're gonna have to cheers on this.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, let's do it.
Oh my god.
That's pretty damn good.
It's too sweet.
It's sweet, huh?
Yeah.
It almost tastes like a sweet cereal or something.
Cereal.
Right here. Here, you gotta try one of these.
Yeah, right here.
What does that remind me of?
Cereal.
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 I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's definitely not bad.
Yeah. Mmm. That's good.
Alright,
Yeah. This is good, man.
here comes the thing. Alright,
It is good.
these are good. I like them.
It's not bad.
No.
I'll get these again. Alright, I'm just gonna set this over here.
Okay, Renu says it's okay, right?
Yeah.
Give it about an 8.
All right.
Yeah.
Now for the limited time Sichuan.
Oh man, Sichuan leaves.
Oh, you know what else? Something I noticed about over here? Hang on a second. When you pull the bags like this, they don't open as
yeah.
easy as they do that.
Tried many
Rip 'em.
times, wasted a lot of chips.
You
But
gotta rip them or cut
Yeah.
'em. I'll rip it.
All right. Okay.
Ah, smell that.
Oh man.
Oh my god, that sounds good.
Oh wait a minute, before we do this, I want to talk. We have some other chips here that we're not going to taste tonight, but I know we don't have these back at home. These look like onion rings, maybe Funyuns, but these are vegetable and chicken flavored rings.
Yeah.
We also have these.
Not salt and vinegar.
I wanted it to be salt and vinegar, but
Italian red meat flavor.
Oh, that looks
have
good.
you had those?
Man, no. Like, where did you guys get these things?
I see they have these all over the place.
Yeah,
those are everywhere.
Oh,
And of course,
the American flavor.
and they actually taste
yeah.
just like the American flavor.
Yeah. Just that one side.
But yeah, these aren't bad. You can pick them up. They're a little sweet.
Yeah.
They're a little
Oh.
sweet, but they're pretty good.
Okay.
All right,
1 minute, 2.
on to these. Here you go.
Okay, some Sichuan goodness, man.
This one is good. It's food
Man.
spicy here, but I like
You
the
can
spicy.
smell that Sichuan spiciness. Man.
Cheers.
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 Definitely a 9 on my list.
That was good.
Yeah.
Definitely good.
Not too spicy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're spicy.
Yeah.
But not too
Okay.
spicy.
Yeah, you feel it. It comes later.
Yeah.
Like, wait.
Sichuan don't know how to make those spicy chips.
Yeah, I like this flavor.
They're good.
But I guess it's not really spicy for us because I know the McDonald's sauce is not very spicy. I mean, we have burgers that are worse. You know,
If you don't mind the spice, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's
That's
good.
like a
I can feel it kicking in now. So, all right,
All right, we're gonna do
man.
herbal, spicy.
let's do the spicy first.
All right.
All right.
Wash down the spicy chips with some spicy Coca-Cola.
Yeah, man. I think that spice is gonna be good, man.
Smells like Coke.
So I have a feeling that, you know.
Flat Coke. It smells like flat Coke.
Oh,
Rainier?
it smells like Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight up like
All right.
it's good,
Yeah, it's good.
good bottle Coke.
Right.
So
Got some glasses here.
Good. Glasses.
let's get past the
Kingsley,
smell.
your glass.
Okay.
All right, we go. Got you covered.
Okay.
You're good. Orange juice?
Yeah, I got some orange juice.
Yeah, you don't want
Yeah.
oranges.
Get that
It's already mixed, Franco. What are you talking about?
It's definitely not flat.
flat.
Why don't we get the big one?
No, I'm gonna pour more in my glass. Just pour. Go the middleman here.
Save a little bit for Rainier.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Oops.
Spiciness is
Rainier,
gonna be good, man.
this is yours. All right.
All right.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Wait. We're gonna go May or we're just gonna sip?
Sip
Let's
first.
sit. Yeah.
Sip. All right. Cheers.
All right. Cheers.
I can taste the spicy.
Thank you.
It has the aftertaste.
I love it.
What about you, Rainier?
A little bit.
Just like
of
Coke.
that.
I
Yeah.
can taste the spiciness a
Is
little
it spiciness from the
Yeah, I think that's from the chips.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe spicy.
Yeah.
Was a good idea.
Oh man.
That's all right. I don't taste alcohol. Do you?
No.
No. So what is that? 4%?
Now I taste the
Maybe.
spicy. Maybe it's 4% spicy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's probably what it is.
Maybe. Put it back. All right. So the next one is herbal notes. All right.
Man. I gotta have like some roots and then or something like that.
Well, it says what it has on there.
Oh.
All right.
Here, let me see. What does it say it has on here? Herbal, hops, dill seed. Oh, tagatus. What is that? Tagetes.
Okay.
Tagatus.
Yeah. Some lemongrass.
And some lemongrass.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
All right.
Rainier.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
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 Rainier. Okay, well, I can.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
This one, man.
That's pretty good.
It has a language of its own, man.
Has a language of its own.
Man.
That would go good over some ice.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I like
That's
this
pretty
one,
cool.
man.
Yeah,
This is pretty cool.
that's interesting.
That's something.
Now, this isn't a Chinese product, just so you guys know. I don't know where this came from. It says Coca-Cola Signature Mixers, batch number 1, co-created by Max Venning, Benning, master mixologist. I hope these aren't like some
I think
extremely
it's-
rare and expensive bottles of
Oh my
Coca-Cola
God,
that
some-
we're drinking
that
that I
would be
just happened to find in a shop for about $1 each US.
Imagine some dude sitting at home going like, man, I'm gonna have some fun with some Coke.
Yeah.
Just getting all these random herbs and mixing them up to come up with
Maybe
these.
there's a guy watching this video now going,
Yeah.
like,
Like, how are they doing?
They're drinking, these are $100 bottles of Coca-Cola.
yeah.
All right,
That
this
was
is
good.
This
Yeah.
next one is smoky, and smoky's how I like my whiskey.
Ooh.
This is
Something
it says it has ylang is what it's mixed with. YLANG. Also Ambret.
Some kind of seed.
You like it? You gonna make it?
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening right now.
It is not good, man.
Also Ambret seed, AMBRETTE, Ambret seed, Peru balsam, oak extract, and guaiac wood. Guaiac.
Oh, okay.
GUAIAC WOOD. One word. Guaiac wood. But I don't know what this ylang is. YLANG.
Yeah. So that
Alright.
looks Asian.
Yeah, that does.
Maybe some Chinese spices.
Maybe.
Oof, man.
Oh shit.
Alright. Alright.
Here we go. Smoky cookie.
Yeah. Cheers.
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 Cheers. What just happened? I didn't take a sip yet. That was great. I was the look on Renier's.
Yeah, Renier's face said it all.
The smell, man. Nah, I'm not a fan.
It's that Peru balsam.
Yeah. That's medicine, man. That's
It does. It tastes like medicine.
Yeah.
Well, Coke was a medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For stomach or something.
For all kinds of stuff. Yeah, no, I think out of all of them, I definitely like the herbal.
Yeah, the herbal one's
Yeah.
The herbal was good.
Yeah.
So where can we buy this?
I got this from a little place in Tongren in Longfeng, which is on this side of the city. Tongren is a very large shopping center here. On the first floor, not too far from KFC, is a little foreign import shop. They have a lot of Korean stuff. They have Korean stuff. They have some Japanese stuff.
Do they have salt and vinegar chips?
Nope, they don't have salt and vinegar chips.
No one's
But
seen me there.
they do have this box of Doritos there, and they have Doritos here.
Yeah.
But they have like a box, not a bag. And inside the box is a small bag of nacho cheese Doritos, and there's a little cup of sauce. Now, on the package, on the box, you see like cut up little tomatoes next to the sauce. So you would think in China that's ketchup, right?
Yeah.
No, it's salsa. It's salsa. It's salsa. It's salsa.
That's what comes wrong with me now.
Yeah, and apparently, I think they come from Korea also. But yeah, they were definitely really, really good.
Okay.
So they've got some cool stuff in there. They've got
it's
some cool
this.
stuff in that shop.
But it's so good, I can't stop eating it.
So the winner here was
Yeah, we're gonna go with the winner. Winner gonna be the herbal for the Coke. And what do you guys think on the chips?
Definitely
chips,
Sichuan.
definitely
Yeah, the Sichuan. These would be good for breakfast.
Yeah, I definitely
yeah.
have these. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not with
Definitely have these.
These would go good with beer.
Well, maybe it would go good with the herbal Coke if you had it on ice.
Maybe. Alright.
Good stuff.
Food challenge over. We got one more challenge before I go. We're gonna do the Florida Man challenge next week. We'll upstairs, so we'll see you guys soon. We're back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're back. Alright, so food was good. What did you guys, I don't know if we said it down there. What was the winner? The winner on the chips.
the
Oh, we
chips.
did say.
Man.
Sichuan.
The Sichuan
The
chips.
Sichuan goodness.
And the
yeah.
herbal Coca-Cola
herbal Coke.
mixer. Oh,
man.
and did you guys taste any alcohol in those?
Well, no.
Nope. I don't think there was any alcohol.
Me neither.
in it.
Rainier,
Yeah.
I know you tried them all. Did you taste any alcohol?
No.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
The last one.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Rainier, tell us what the last one smelled like.
Butthole.
It did. Yeah, it kind of did.
Yeah.
It kind of
Oh,
did. It
man.
kind of
I
did.
didn't
Yeah.
smell. I just chugged it.
Man, if you get past that smell, man, you taste something nice. That smell, man.
It's kind of the same as durian,
It's a
right?
whole trip. Yeah.
If you get past the smell.
Yeah. The durian candy as well. Oh man.
All right, guys.
Durian,
So
man.
phones out.
Oh yeah.
Florida Man challenge.
All right.
Florida Man challenge. We kind of prepped Kingsley how this works a little bit before the show.
All right.
He's gonna Google Cameroon man.
Man.
I'm gonna Google Florida Man this week.
Yeah.
And Franco
South
is gonna
African.
Google. You're gonna go South African man.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think these guys can do it this week. It's only Florida Man that can Google Florida Man this week.
All
Let's see.
right. Cameroon.
Man.
Man.
So Franco,
Yeah.
you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Go. What you got?
Okay. So South African man
Today.
this week
Is
is
today, this week, or just in general?
Okay.
The caption just says Freddie Blom, world's oldest man, dies aged 116 in South Africa.
Okay.
That's the only thing I can find
All
at
right.
the moment. Then there's something else. It says Colored Lives Matter.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have something?
Oh, let me see, because Cameroon is in a political situation now where there's a conflict between the. Oh, this is not good.
Yeah, I also found that this one just says a 31-year-old man has been charged with the murder of a South African woman whose stabbed body was found hanging from a tree last week.
A Cameroon man show horrific video shows Cameroon killing. So somebody's been killed.
Human Rights Watch.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think we're ever going to find something as good as Florida Man.
Yeah.
Well, I can look up all kinds of stuff. 60 times Florida Man did something so crazy. We had to read the headings. Blah, blah, blah. Florida Man headlines from 2019. See what he's been up to this year. But I'm going to try and go. I went Florida Man this week, and it's kind of vague here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Florida Man, and I'm going to Google the newspaper in my area. Tampa Bay Times. Florida Man. Tampa Bay Times, Florida Man. You guys ready? You guys know what anybody know what a manatee is?
A what?
A manatee? A dugong?
You lost me at manatee.
Manatee, a dugong, a sea cow.
A sea cow.
And people used to think it was a mermaid like a few hundred years ago. It's really big and slow and docile, and it eats like seagrass.
Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about.
Oh.
All right. I'll show you guys a video in a minute.
Okay.
Here we go. Florida Man, September 22nd. September 22nd, 2016. Florida Man rides manatee to work, dares police to arrest him, and gets arrested.
Rides manatee to work. Wow.
All right, so let me show you guys a picture of a manatee.
To work.
Yeah.
Wow. Why though? It's like they're trying to be the Florida Man.
They have them in Africa. There's an African manatee. I didn't even know that. Yeah, let me go images. Yeah, no, apparently it's. Look, and there's a species right here. African manatee, West Indian manatee.
Yeah.
These are manatees.
Hippo.
Oh yeah.
When he said sea cow, it's like hippo. Oh, okay.
Manatees. Manatees.
So let me see, like this Florida man that is supposed to be like some joke or is like?
It is a joke because
Oh,
what
okay.
happens is
Yeah.
that people in Florida always are doing something crazy.
Oh, okay.
So the headline, instead of saying their name, says Florida man, blah 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 blah
Okay.
blah blah blah. Yeah, Florida man
Okay.
did something crazy on this day.
Oh,
Florida
okay.
woman's pretty badass too.
Oh,
Wow.
Florida woman's done some crazy stuff too. I guess whenever we have a female guest on the show, I'll have to Google
Florida
woman.
woman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Florida woman does some crazy stuff too.
So
So that was fun.
yeah.
Any last words? What is?
What do you mean
what
last
is-
words? It's like he's
Well,
going before the firing
Tell
squad.
Tell us what's gonna happen in the future. What's
Yeah,
the
what's your
future
next
like?
what's your next moves here?
Yeah.
Well, I've been here for these 18 years, and it's pretty good. And for now, what do I have coming up? We have the school, and it's doing good, and we have a lot of young kids. We have a lot of 3-year-olds just starting the journey at our school. So just, take them on that journey, you know. And for now, just keep turning up the school. And in the near future, who knows? You know, I think right now, with the way everything is set up around the world, we don't even know what's going to happen in the next few months.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Hopefully
Yeah.
it's all good.
that's one of the
Well,
reasons. That's one of the reasons I stayed
yeah.
here was because of all the
Yeah.
uncertainty. I was looking
Everything
at
is
schools
right
in
now
some
so
different places.
unpredictable. Yeah.
I had thought about going to Vietnam this
Yeah.
year, going to teach there and moving there.
Yeah.
But with all the uncertainty that's everywhere right now, I figured right here is, you know,
It's safe.
It's
People
safe.
don't know it, but China is very safe at the
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
Like I plan on being here for a while. I'll be here for a few more years. My kids, they're homeschooled, so we don't have a dire need to like go somewhere else. And it's positive, you know. I wake up every day feeling passionate about what I do, and
That's good.
I like that feeling. And yeah, I feel like I am very much needed here at this time. So
Yeah.
I don't have any, you know, plans of leaving here like very soon.
Well, now
Yeah.
that being said,
Yeah.
I know that you've been locked up and stuck in this city since at least before Chinese New Year's of last year, because we pretty much all have. Nobody's really been able to go anywhere or anything like that. Your very next holiday, I don't know if you're going to plan to go somewhere soon, but how about your next trip abroad? Where will
yeah.
your next trip
Yeah.
out of China be? Because I know I myself, I love to go to Vietnam,
Yeah.
Thailand, I've done Japan, I've done Russia. I'd like
Man.
to travel around this part of the world. Where will
Yeah.
your next trip out of China be besides home?
We did Singapore, and then we did Japan, and then we did Korea, and we actually we bought tickets for the Philippines.
Nice.
We got the ferry. We got the ferry tickets that go from Manila to Cebu. We had everything set up,
Oh,
and
no.
then
Yeah, it was a big.
2 weeks before that trip was going to happen, there was a big volcanic eruption in Manila that led to us canceling that trip. And then we were like, okay, what are we going to do now? We're like, let's just go down to Guangzhou. That's just within China. We go down to Guangzhou, and on the second day, our second day in Guangzhou, this news of the coronavirus started coming up.
Yeah.
And the wife is like, there is some news about some virus. I'm like, so?
Yeah.
Let's go have some fun at the park.
Yeah.
As we go in, she's like, she got another news that it's not good. I'm like, what is it? She's like, some virus in Hunan. I'm like, that's in Hunan. Let's go have some fun. And then as we go in, she's like, it's really, really not good.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is this thing really? She's like, the mother-in-law thinks that we shouldn't. I'm like, is it that bad? She's like, yeah, people are actually worried that we are down here. I'm like, what do you mean? It's like, we might consider going back. We just got here. We just got here. We just got our hotel. She's like, okay, let's get some masks. And then as we started looking, we went into a pharmacy. They're like, sorry, masks are sold out. I'm like, oh my God,
Yep.
this might be something. This might be really something. And then, it took a while just to buy a mask, and then like, okay, you know what, you win, let's go back.
Yeah.
We had to cancel everything and come back here. But man, I'm dying to go somewhere. Like it's been so long, and man, I love traveling within Asia here, man. There's a lot to see. Every place I've been to, when I'm leaving, I'm already thinking of when is the next time I'm going back to that place.
Yep.
So
Yep.
yeah, I would like to do the Philippines, and I haven't been to Thailand yet. I want to see Thailand.
Oh, you haven't been to Thailand?
No.
You've been here for 18 years. You haven't been to
No,
Thailand?
I haven't been to
wow.
Thailand. Yeah,
You're gonna love it, man. Thailand's awesome.
Bali?
Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
Bali?
Oh.
Have you been to
I
Bali?
haven't done Bali either.
I gotta see Bali. So
Yeah.
for the past, our plan was just do one place in the summer, another place in the winter. But this year, this is the first year that we just couldn't go anywhere. So
Yeah.
when we do have that chance again, man, I'm just praying that maybe by winter things kind of. Yeah, at least Corona gives us a break of some sort, and we get to see a little bit of. Man, Asia has a lot to see.
It does.
You know?
It does.
It does, yeah.
Yeah. So still Asia. Yeah. We just did Japan. I would like to do Japan again, but maybe a little bit
I
longer.
just like Japan.
Yeah, Japan, man. It is amazing. It is a beautiful place, and it's a place where, especially the people, man. Like it's Japan. They are just on a whole nother level.
They are.
Yeah.
They are with everything. I was there.
Everything.
I was there last April for
Yeah.
the cherry blossoms.
Oh.
Last April. That was
Yeah.
such a good time. It was a fast trip though. I had like 5 days, and I think we went to 5 cities in 5 days.
Oh.
Wow.
But that was cool. I went paragliding off of Mount Fuji when I was there.
Okay.
That was really
That's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm lying. Not off of Mount Fuji, but
Yeah.
Close to it.
from this mountain over here, went
Yeah.
paragliding, and you could see Mount Fuji. But
Oh.
yeah, that was super cool.
Yeah.
The next time I go to Japan, I want to like do a road trip because the sceneries in Japan. Oh man.
Are you someone that likes scenery?
Yes, because actually, when I go somewhere, I don't want to go for 3, 4, 5 days. No, I want to be there for 20. Like if I can do 20 days, I want to be in a
Really?
place for 20 days.
Yeah.
And
Jeez.
go through, explore the place. Basically, I feel like I'm living there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Wow.
when I go for a holiday, I go to one country. And I spend the whole time there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I don't hop too much, and my kids love that. We walk all over the city. Wherever we go, it's like 3 days of just walking around the place.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy that they love that because I love walking around. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
talking about the virus,
Yeah.
you were in Guangzhou?
Yeah, Guangzhou.
I was in Shanghai and we had the same experience, like walking around and my girlfriend keeps telling me, oh, this virus.
Yeah.
And we were looking for masks, but even in Shanghai, as big as it is,
Yeah.
no masks. Like,
I had a
good.
I had a Corona party at my apartment here.
you had a Corona party.
It's on my Facebook page.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll see if I can send it to Rainier. Maybe Rainier can take some clips on there.
Yeah.
But I had some friends over. We ordered a whole bunch of Corona. This is, I think.
Oh, I remember
Oh,
that.
This is, I think,
I
before
saw
we knew
photos.
it was
Yeah.
going to get as bad as it
As it
got.
did, yeah.
Even here, because Wuhan's far.
Yeah,
Wuhan's
Wuhan is
far
far.
from here. So I don't know if we thought it was going to get so bad. So we had a Corona party. I don't
Yeah.
feel even a little bit bad. This is before pretty
Yeah,
much the whole
yeah,
world
yeah.
knew that it
Yeah.
was going to get so bad.
And it was
Who could have thought, man?
It was serious because I know we went to a shopping mall in Shanghai, and at one point the security guards had to take the people out, like just told them to leave because there was one guy in there. He was sitting at Costa Coffee,
Yeah.
and I think he was sick because he was like, I don't know who saw. I think the waiter saw it, and suddenly it's like Chinese people are very. They're very nosy.
Yeah.
They like to watch what's going on. So people were circling around this area.
We have the same thing for car accidents in the U.S. We call them rubberneckers.
Oh yeah.
What's going on over there?
I mean,
What's happening over there?
Yeah.
What's
me
that?
myself, sometimes I'm the same. You know, like
Yeah.
I would act like I dropped something, so I'm looking down here, looking at what's going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was scary. It was a scary time.
Yeah.
I didn't take it
was,
seriously.
I'm glad we're coming to the end of it over here. I hope these other Asian countries get cleaned up nice and quick. That way they can open their borders and China can open their borders. Because wait, I don't know if anybody at home knows this, but we can leave China.
Yeah,
we can leave China. Some countries will take us, some countries won't. The problem is that if we leave, we can't get back into China. China won't let us come back in. People are just now starting to come back in, but you need different paperwork. I've heard there's a PU letter. There's you need stuff. It's not a simple, easy thing, which is why we haven't been able to travel out of the country on holiday or anything like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But anyway, Kingsley.
Yeah.
Been a pleasure to have you.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for coming.
Yep.
I think I was talking to you earlier. Perhaps we could get your oldest son on the show. Maybe one day in the future.
Yeah.
We'll get his son on the show to give us the experience about growing up in China.
Yeah, that's something different.
Angle. Yeah.
That's special.
We'll see. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
All right, guys.
Guys, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for having me on the show. So
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks for
I
being here.
think last time I gave my catchphrase was, what did I say? I don't really have a catchphrase. I'm trying to make one up as we go here, but I think I said like Forever 21, but that's the name of a clothing store. I got it backwards.
31?
No, 21 forever, not Forever 21.
Oh, okay.
Everybody, stay young at heart, stay young at your mind. We'll see you next time.
All right.
Cheers, man.
All right.
Please like and subscribe.
Oh yeah, like and subscribe. Don't forget to drop that like. Don't forget to drop that share and do us a favor and hit that sub button.
Hit that sub. Even leave a comment
Do
if
it.
you want. Just
Do
do
it.
it.
All right.
Tell Kingsley what to do in the near future.
Okay.
Should we open the amusement park?
Okay. Well.